Hello and welcome to Tampa Bay Right Now, a program dedicated to addressing important issues in our Bay Area, promoting awareness and providing you, the community, with information and resources needed to find solutions to these issues. Hi, I'm Allison Burns, and today we are discussing pedestrian and bicycle safety. Joining me first is Tim Mulligan from Cycling Savvy, an organization designed to promote cycling safety and provide bicycle training and education. Welcome, Tim.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
To the show today. Now tell us, what is Cycling Savvy?
Okay, Cycling Savvy is a program that was developed for the Florida Bicycle Association by two traffic cyclists that they were also instructors, and they were looking for a way to teach people how to drive in traffic. And the program they've come up with consists of a 3-hour classroom session in which they go through the laws and the rules and some different techniques for driving your bicycle in traffic. And then it also has a 3-hour bicycle skills handling course. And then it culminates with an on-road tour in which you get to practice all the things you've learned in the other two courses.
And how did you get involved with this?
Well, I decided I needed to learn how to, if I was going to ride my bike to work, as I do, I decided I needed to learn how to be safe in traffic. And I had taken one course, and then I also had become certified as an instructor to teach that particular course. And then I found out about the Cycling Savvy course, which was a lot more in tune with driving your bicycle on the road and a lot less extraneous information. And so I decided to take that course and was asked if I wanted to be an instructor. And so I took the instructor training, and here I am.
And I know we were talking a little bit before we came on air about your own personal story. And how you've lost a tremendous ton of weight with this, and how you bicycle. How long you've been going to work?
About 3 years now, almost 3 years.
How far again that is?
It's about 22 miles one way, but and I typically ride the bicycle to work, and I take the bus home.
And so, what are some benefits that you see personally, and that you can tell other people about riding your bike to and from work and in general?
It's healthy. You can save money on gas, obviously. I don't have to pay my $50 a month fee for the YMCA to get my exercise anymore. And I look forward to going to work. I look forward to going to work. I don't necessarily look forward to arriving at work.
Right, but the journey there is
the
what's
journey
nice.
There makes my day.
So let's talk about safety with cyclists. Now, I know as a driver on the road, I get really nervous when I see a cyclist on the road next to me. I kind of tense up, and I'm like, oh, kind of ease around. So what are some laws regarding that with cyclists? Okay,
in Florida, the laws are basically, they're in Chapter 316.2065, which starts by saying that drivers of bicycles have all the rights and responsibilities. The key there, they have the rights and the responsibilities of the driver of any motor vehicle. Okay. Now, what that means is that, with certain exceptions, that if you're driving your bike, you want to drive it kind of like you do your car.
Okay.
Okay. And what happens? There are some restrictions that say you need to be as far to the right as possible, but there are so many exceptions to that particular rule that make it so that you really need to be able to control the lane. Okay. And by controlling the lane, you made a point that it scares you when a cyclist is next to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if the cyclist is out in the middle of the lane, you won't be next to them. You'll be passing them going around them.
Okay.
Okay. And so that's some of the things that we teach in the course.
Okay. And I know in doing some research on this, I read that the cyclists really aren't supposed to be on the sidewalk. Is that true?
The cyclist on a sidewalk is probably one of the worst places to be.
And why is that?
Well, let me back up just a little bit. We put cyclists into like 3 basic behavioral categories. Okay. One is what we call a rolling pedestrian. And that would be somebody on a sidewalk, which is where pedestrians are, except they're rolling on a bicycle. Cyclists that are going the wrong way. Pedestrians go the wrong way in traffic. Okay. And then another is edge driving, which is the cyclist that you see right along the very right edge of the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third, which makes up the smallest category, is the traffic driving cyclist, and that's the cyclist you see in the middle of the lane.
Right.
And that's kind of what we teach. And the problem with the first two methods that we talked about there is that the cars that are on the road, you are between them and where they're trying to get to when they make a turn.
Right.
Okay? So if you're in the lane with them, then they're not going to cut across your path. Now, in developing this cycling savvy class, what they did, they looked at the common causes of bicycle crashes. And in doing so, they looked at the things that a cyclist could do differently. Whether it's, most cases it's not the cyclist's fault in the crash, but there are things that the cyclist can do to prevent or avoid the crash.
Right.
Yeah,
and that's the classes that Cycling Savvy
teach. And those are the things that we teach.
And how can people get in touch with Cycling Savvy if they're interested?
Well, we have a website, cyclingsavvy.org, which will be on the channel's website here. Right?
Okay.
And we'll have classes scheduled throughout the year. Right now, we have some classes scheduled for the spring.
Okay.
And that information, once it's finalized, will be on the website. And
is this for all levels of bicyclists?
Essentially for all levels. We'll the highly experienced cyclists will learn something definitely from it, and the novice especially. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here and sharing
Thank
this
you for having
information
me.
with us.
Yep.
Now, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with Julie Bond and Jason Jackman of Walk Wise Tampa Bay.